make you want it forever. Try to play a game, but you don't play for keeps. Messing with a girl from the east side, yeah. Kinda love you, wanna build your dreams on, yeah. But I already know better, I'm a go-getter. And I got me, I'm good. I'm head over shoes on hardwood. For me, you know I wrote the book. I'm moving along from somebody wrong, so go ahead. Tell me all the ways you miss it. How you want me back in your bed. But I'm not around for hearing you out. I gave it on the road.
そんなことはない？
Hanging around between the mountains. Coast to coast, you know how to drive. Dragonflies around the sunset. Can you believe we're together? We're celebrating September. What do you mean it's forever? Forever is a time to be with you. Playing games, show me how you jump. Off a
あれ
cliff
見せないで
into the
ギリギリま
water.
で。
Taxi boat, where's left behind? Rainbow rain in every color. We go around the island. What do you mean it's one way? We're in the middle of nowhere. And all we wanna do is fall in love. Yeah. All I wanna do
イ
is
ランなんだよね。
All I wanna do is all I wanna do is fall in love with you.
あ、今はどこ
All I
で？
wanna do is fall in love, yeah. All I wanna do is do the All I wanna do is fall in love with you. We saw outer space. In my So let's go. All I wanna do is fall in love. All I wanna do is all I wanna do is fall in love with you.
めっちゃ無線にいるの暇かも。
All I wanna do is do the All I wanna do is fall in love with you.
With you, the sun is shining 24/7. Cause when we're together, it feels like we're in heaven. If it will get dark, you'll be my million stars. I know I can lean on you. Ooh, you catch me like a leaf falling from a tree. If I'll be a shooting star, you make a wish. No, I don't fake this kind of feeling, never felt so real. My heart is on the table cause you're my everything. I do. I wanna marry you. Cause when you're around, I know it's true. The way you make me feel is so good, baby. So good, so good. Every single day we spend apart, I wanna be with you. Baby, take my hand, hold it tight just like you do. Feels so good, so good. When I wake up in the morning and I see your face, I'm becoming blind by your dazzling grace. What a beautiful feeling to be close to you. There's nothing else I wanna do. Ooh, and from the fields of flowers you chose to pick me. You're spreading sugar on my misery, and I don't fake this kind of feeling, never felt so real. My heart is on the table cause you're my everything.
way too much credit. Guess I'm a little too empathetic. Don't need to waste my time trying to prove I'm enough for you. I just happen to make it a habit. I was just fine before I met ya. Don't think that I was counting seconds. Better be worth my time. Better be committed, cause baby I'm fine. Hopping around, hit the excuses. Read all the lines, yeah, I see through it. Better be worth my time. Better be committed, cause baby I'm fine. Baby I'm fine. I'm VIP. Gonna take a lot to get to me. I'm fine. RSVP. Don't interrupt my energy. Doing alright, living a daydream. No, I don't need you to wait me. Better not waste my time. Better be committed, cause baby I'm fine. Your empty words left me distracted. Deny all you want via text, no response. Are you still up? Still thinking of us? Can we make
いろ
up?
いろやってもいいけど、名前
It's
と
so
さ
hard to
あ
forget
る
all the
でし
bad things I went on
ボーイじゃない
between
けど
us. Those times were better. You know we were better. I know that we're honest, but all I want is you. Hanging on your front porch, arguing about who'll have two more. Let's take it back to you and I. I'm your scarlet letter, only one who knew you better. So let's take it back to you and I. Back to you and I.
ライブショップいっぱいだ。
Remember the night we snuck into the pool just to make out. Then we got kicked out. It was such a rush. And I gotta admit that the most fun I had was with you. I wanna do it again with you. Hanging on your front porch, arguing about who'll have two more. Let's take it back to you and I. I'm your scarlet letter, only one who knew you better. So let's take it back to you and I. Back to you and I. Is you. No one else can replace what I feel for you. Hanging on your front porch, arguing about who'll have two more. Let's take it back to you and I. I'm your scarlet letter, only one who knew you better. So let's take it back to you and I. Back to you and I.
あ、これか、浜辺で道がなくなるってこと。
Back to you and I. Haven't we made it, my love? Oh, honey, look how we made it this far.